Hey, I'm here with Randy Dammann. He's our Mazda sales manager, and he's going to show us some of the personalized settings you can do on this Mazda CX-5. Randy?
Yeah, that's right. We're in a 2015 CX-5 right now, and I'm going to go through some of the setting options of the vehicle for you. First thing you need to do is get into setup, pressing the setup button. Come with a display across the top with some file folders. We'll just start where it says display.
Okay.
In the display, what this will do for you is change the brightness of the screen. And normally you'll want to set this on automatic so the computer will just judge day and night for you. But notice if you set it to night during the day, of course the screen gets very dark because you don't need it as bright in the nighttime, where automatic is just going to adjust it for you. That's what the display does for brightness and contrast. Then you get into sound settings, and very similar to a lot of radio settings, of course you have your bass and treble, and as you read down the line you have fader. And then you get into the beep sound. Some people don't like the beep. You can turn the beep on or off. In autopilot, that's a Bose trademark. If you're in autopilot, it's going to adjust the radio a little bit louder for you at highway speeds when it senses road noise and wind noise. It's going to adjust that for you. The bottom one here we can't press right now. That's called center point. If we had a CD in here, you can adjust the center point to make the CD sound more into a surround sound. And then we go over into the vehicle settings. If I click door locks, there's many different options on door locks that you could do. And I don't know if Joe would have any questions about the door locks, but
yeah, what is, so it says door lock mode, unlock mode, auto relock. Can you explain some of these for me? These are a little unfamiliar.
Okay, let's start on the bottom. Instead of the top, let's start on the bottom. Walk away lock. We can set this that every time you leave the car with this key in your pocket, the car will automatically lock just by setting that on.
So I never have to actually lock the doors. I can just walk away from the vehicle.
Correct.
Okay.
Then we go back. The little beep noise, when we hit the lock with your remote, or we hit the lock on the outside of the vehicle, how loud do you want that beep noise to be?
Got it.
We can turn that up
So
and
the little
down.
confirmation beep when you lock the car. Okay.
Auto relock. Let's say that we came into the car, but we weren't going to drive the car, and we didn't start the car. The car is going to relock for you. We can change different times and settings for that also. So it will relock so we don't leave your car unlocked. And then unlock mode. This is really nice. On the outside of the car, there's a little button you'll press to unlock the doors. You can press it once, will do all doors, or if you press it once and then twice to do the other doors.
Got it.
So there again, personal setting. If you want to just do safety of your door first, you set it to the setting that I just set it for you.
Okay. And then what's auto door lock mode? What does that
Okay,
one
the
mean?
top one, there we have the choice of just you as the customer can set it. Just press your lock and unlock as you see needed. Otherwise, let's press this button, okay? What we just did there is we set it to as soon as we start driving, it's going to lock, and as soon as we turn the ignition off, it's going to unlock.
Okay.
So you have four different settings for that you have to choose what's best for your driving habits. There again, if we want to keep going, we always hit back. And now we're going to hit back again because we went through that whole list of things. And now we get into language. 3 different language choices. The reason you might change the language was with the voice recognition for your Bluetooth capability or your navigation capability. If you wanted in a different language, you sure could.
So if it's on Spanish, it's going to recognize voice commands in Spanish. Is that right?
Correct, and it's going to talk back to you in Spanish also.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now, let's say we set a whole bunch of items and we thought, what did I do? I've got this all mixed up and everything. We can hit restore to defaults, hit continue, and it will restore it back to the factory settings, which we're not going to do right now. When we're done, just hit audio, gets you back to your normal audio screen.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you, Randy.
You're welcome.